with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the UTSA Roadrunners and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, this UTSA versus Texas matchup today is huge. Steve Sarkisian knows his team could easily be looking ahead to some of the monster matchups they have in the SEC. But he has told his players, we have got to stay locked in. This might be the biggest game of the year for UTSA. Our target is on our back. We cannot look ahead. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And it's the Roadrunners. We'll kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas Longhorns offense will go on the attack first. And we are going to be treated to a great show today, Jesse. Two of the most dynamic players in the country in the same backfield.
And you got to give this coaching staff credit for bringing these two guys into the program, right, David? You're lucky if you just have the quarterback. But on top of that, you get this game-breaking running back, and this is so difficult for a defense to stop.
It's so frustrating because I got to stop the run game. I got to really get focused, get numbers, but then the quarterback can hurt you. This duo is one of the best in the country. They do it against every single defense. People are still looking for answers.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So UTSA's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the sophomore running back. He put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Running inside, it's Henderson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
They'll go right back to him. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's got the back in the middle. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. In your own territory, if you don't make it, I mean, it invites disaster, but it's 4th and inches. They had to go for it, and they made it.
If I lost a bunch of weight, I'd be skinny, but I didn't. So go for it every single time. I love it.
Wants to throw. It's McCown. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle. It's Hardy.
In college football, you see this a ton now. And you use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
From the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They go play action with Manning. Takes the easy completion. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets loose in the middle. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
They're working that left side. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. This is a money play on third and goal. Manning from the gun on third down. Touchdown Longhorns! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Smokey the Cannon not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, then love to get a drive going here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Got room at the 35. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Takes it in. Down Texas. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And wings it incomplete.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Motion from the wideout. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You're bringing in Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, I wouldn't even mention the running backs when you bring in two who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's second to none. Look forward to watching him and the Arch connection and how it grows.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. To throw, Manning. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There he goes. Touchdown, Longhorn. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a third and long. Fires complete on the crosser. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking to pass. It's McCown. Hauls it in.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
On 4th down, looking to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Roadrunners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Hand off from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Arch Madness. Fires to the wideout. Complete, left side, Coleman. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Manning on play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Pulls and fires complete. Runs through a man. He might have space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Longhorns come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Finds the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll line up for a second down play.
Here we go, ready. Okay. Go!
Play action, here's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got him first and goal.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every complete...
Snared on the right sideline. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Finds his man. Could not make his way to the corner. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Hart's going to spin it again. Moving out of the pocket. Powers through. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And he's not going to take the touchback. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They'll try the counter. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Buffalo in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's Buffalo in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game at DKR in Austin. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Checking in with the UTSA head coach at halftime. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And his passing game, they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football, but this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, somewhere.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Texas sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
All right, Holly. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It Smothers. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Manning from the gun on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Coleman. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. Turning it on. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Running inside. It's Smothers. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Got a man. It's Wingo. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Anderson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. He never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball, and I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
Here's Arts to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And this is the definition of complementary football. Your defense takes the ball away, and the offense turns those takeaways into touchdowns. Fantastic run, great vision, but this has been so good. Their defense staying aggressive, getting the takeaways, and the offense capitalizing, David, with big plays.
And I wish I could say there was complementary football on the other side. They've complemented each other, and they both stunk. Like, both sides have been bad. Turning the football over, not scoring, like, dug yourself a huge hole in this football game. They better find something quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The running back has it. Oh, what a move. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. To the ground. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And it's the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Quick strike complete. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
To throw, it's Morris. Fires to the wideout. It's caught along the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the first down if he could have stayed in the field of play. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
And the Roadrunners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Off the RPO, complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Now on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Makes a man miss. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And it's the Roadrunners. Kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Finding open areas.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
They'll go right back to the run. Makes it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And the Roadrunners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The pitch to the left. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Not a lot of drama in this one as they